Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
George St. George Groves. Roll.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, a European British.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. These punches coming from every angle. It's bombs away. Skill being displayed here between these two middleweights. That counter punch caught him clean. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering.
And they got caught! This has been a very competitive round between these two. This one, the building is going bananas! Will they see a huge upset here? Counter punch. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Groves in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Counter punch right up the middle. Just misses with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That's another scoring shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. Counter punch is smart.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
With the hook. Well done with that counter shot. And this with that jab. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Groves in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. They ring the the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Catch and shoot. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. So close with that uppercut. Missing with the hook. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Very close round with 10. Will the referee stop it? Talk about Groves in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go along so much for defensive abilities. Defense failed them. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Well, he's on his feet, but there's no way he's going to win this round now.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes to post, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands... Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Let's talk about Groves in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to... There's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them. Well,
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Just missed with that hook. Perfect punch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Both of these men showing, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Groves in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It's been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And we may see a stoppage here. Takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Groves in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won. They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. 1, one punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs. He's settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Jab does not score. What a nightmare scenario. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Let's talk about Groves in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Pretty close fight here in this round. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know
they're in trouble. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Groves in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
what a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Which fighter will say no mas? Neither fighter willing to slow down. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Jab misses. Right. Let's talk about Groves in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's... And there's the bell to start the round. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Groves in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Who's willing to go where the... Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You'd like to see... Can they finish it? This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to...
What's the referee thinking? about Rose in that last round? They ring the bell, and here we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter punches have to hurt. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.